Yo,
Like so many technical difficulties today. I guess Instagram doesn't like Valentine's Day. The hell?
Man,
You know what I
Instagram
think it was? I think it was because we were playing music in the background and it was kind of messing it up. But it's off. Or Instagram doesn't like Valentine's. One of the other. What do you think?
Man, I think Instagram needs to quit bullshitting. That's what I think about the entire situation.
But we here. Welcome. Hey, Mike, what's up?
Hey,
What up?
hey,
What
what's
up?
going on? What's up, brother? What's happening with you?
What's up? Welcome to Live Decisions. Sorry, Live Bad Decisions Live. How are you? What's going on? How's your Friday?
Happy Friday. I'm very blessed. How's everybody doing?
Good. No complaints. Chilling, you know.
Already, yes, Lord.
All the same shit.
You sipping on anything? What you doing? You smoking?
Oh, that's my kind of guy.
That's it.
Okay.
Big smoker, little drinker.
You don't drink at all?
Not too much. I'm a little old, although it don't look like it. You know what I'm talking about? Just decided to pick one habit and roll with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a herbalist, so
Okay, that's what's up.
nothing but trees for me.
Yeah, I can respect that.
But when you do drink occasionally, like if you're thirsty for a drink, what do you drink? Hello? You can't hear us?
I can't hear him either.
You can't hear you. Can you guys hear us? You don't hear us at all? Yeah, so it's him. It's yours.
I don't hear nothing you're saying.
Oh my God. Instagram is really like on some
Blowing
shit
my
today.
mind.
Yeah, it really is. Try log it. Just come back in. Go and come back in to see.
Instagram.
Yeah, I hear me.
Now we hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I apologize. That was a delivery.
Nah, you good.
That was a delivery.
Nah, you good. No worries. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you, today is like the day of technical difficulties. That actually means that we're gonna have a great live. So don't even worry about it.
Big facts.
So my question to you was, when you do get thirsty and you decide that you want to have a drink, what is your beverage of choice?
Tequila. Tequila's my go-to now.
Hey.
Yeah.
Salud, my brother.
Hey,
Salud.
man. Yes, indeed.
Welcome all the people that are joining us, all the viewers. Welcome to Bad Decisions Live. You guys already know I'm Haiti Baby, your favorite mommy.
I'm the Wavy Baby, the Do-Rag Daddy, also known as the BBW Ambassador. Emphasis on the ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
And today's guest on the show is Mike, Mr. Mike from Lingo Podcast.
Yes, Lord.
Thank you
Lingo
for joining us.
What's good?
Thank you so much for joining us. Are you ready for an hour of fuckery?
Oh, I've been ready. Oh, I've been ready since Monday. I've been ready.
That's exactly what we like to hear. So we're gonna start it off real simple. Let everyone know, the viewers know, who is Mike, Lingo Podcast. Let them know a little bit about your platform.
Lingo is pretty much based on my love for not only Black people but people in general. You know how you be out and about and you'll speak to somebody and you get no response back. It's like they on some funny shit with you. I think that's just largely due to the fact that we're not really taking the time out to get to know each other as people. So I think if we really take the time out to go that extra mile and get a feel for each other's lingo, I think that can advance us all as a people. So I felt like putting together a platform where people from all walks of life can kick back and vibe and have all sorts of conversations about a wide array of topics. I think that'll go a good way towards giving us healing, giving us a no judgment zone for us to really get our shit off.
I agree with you. I think people feel comfortable sharing and being transparent when they feel like they're not being judged.
100%.
Yeah, so that's very important. I know I do, you know? So first and foremost, we can't forget Happy Valentine's Day weekend. All you guys, to all the lovers, to all the friends,
Happy Valentine's
anyone that
Day
just
weekend.
Celebrates love.
To all the side chicks.
To all the side chicks that celebrate on February 15th.
Facts. I got love too, just the next day.
Side chicks need love too.
Oh, I guess we could say that side chicks need love too. For the ones that decide to show side chicks love. And also, we cannot forget, we have a City Girl correspondent here with us. She's in the background. She'll be, chiming in here and there. City Girl correspondent, Fisher, say hi to everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
So she's going to be, giving us we want to know certain things about City Girls, about Valentine's Day. So she's going to be our correspondent for today.
Okay.
All right. So let's start off first things first. Mike, are you celebrating Valentine's? Are you doing anything this weekend? Like, are you like lover? What? Let us know.
Got the side chick.
God damn. With the interruptions and shit. This is crazy. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time with my lady this weekend, just really just doing whatever she want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much I'm pretty much be my lady's on call lover this weekend. You know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm saying?
All weekend?
All weekend, 72 hours, straight up. I'm on call. You did.
Wow.
I'm on call. I'm
Salute.
For real.
Oh, weekend?
I'm talking about I'm posted up like a thumbtack this weekend.
Are you okay? So I mean, my next question was gonna be, are you a romantic dude? So I mean, it sounds like you're pretty romantic.
Yeah, very much so. I like to think so. I like to think I'm a pretty romantic dude. You know what I'm saying? It's always room for improvement. It's always things I want to do to elevate. And
absolutely.
You definitely want to keep it spicy and saucy.
And how long are you married or just in relationship?
I've been with this beautiful lady for going on 2 years. It'll be 2 years May 1st.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you. It's hard to. Yeah, we're like, congrats. We're like the Tyrese right now. Congratulations. We're single as fuck. City Girl correspondent over here. So, okay. So, have you ever had like a Valentine's Day planned or weekend go bad? Like things didn't go as planned, or I don't know, just something that didn't go well.
Yeah, man. It was 2021. You know what I'm talking about? Whether it was Trump that caused it or the CDC, I'm talking about. I'm ready to whoop one of their goddamn asses still. You know what I'm talking about? Because 2021, they fucked my entire Valentine's Day off.
Rona.
I'm talking about we had hotel reservations. We had wild, freaky shit on schedule. I'm talking about nasty FaceTime conversations all week. It was just, the nastiness was just on 10.
You were building it up. You were building up the anticipation.
Fucking COVID. Son of a bitch. I'm talking about COVID took her ass out. I'm talking about it was terrible.
So she
Corona?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
She ended up, it was a horrible situation. So, yeah, Valentine's Day for 2021 was not lit. So
not lit.
Yeah, COVID messed up a lot of plans that people had for their birthdays, for the holidays, Valentine's Day. I mean, I don't even know what the hell did we do for Valentine's last year.
Valentine's. What was that, Wednesday?
It might have been on a Sunday, maybe, because it falls on a Monday this year. So usually, like
Lord's Day.
I guess so. Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know.
Man, COVID.
COVID turned the goddamn NBA playoffs into AAU tournament 2 years ago.
We all played in one place.
I don't.
Turned the goddamn Super Bowl into a fucking high school practice. Just fucked the whole shit up.
I'm not a sports person, so I don't know. I wasn't very affected by when the pandemic was at its peak, when there was no sports.
It was fucked
I
up.
wasn't affected by that. I was affected more by the hair salon being closed, the nail salon.
Yeah, that was really shitty.
Barbershop.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
That was spooky hours.
Yeah, it was bad.
Man.
All right, so we're going to get into our first segment. This is the Valentine's edition of highly overrated or highly favored. So we're going to name a few things, Mike, and you're going to let us know if it is overrated or it's highly favored. And if you have a story to attach to it, it'll be even better.
Okay.
For those.
Preferably. The nastier the better, the worse the better, any of that. So don't be afraid to share a story with us. All right.
I like
so we're
it
gonna
already.
start off with so the first one, let's start off PG. Receiving chocolates or flowers. Is it overrated? Remember Valentine's Day. Overrated or highly favored?
I mean, for me, it's highly favored. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a picky dude, so anything that my woman takes out of her time to think me to give me, I'm definitely gonna be thankful for it because she didn't have to, and it's definitely not a requirement for me. So if you give me some chocolates on Valentine's Day, I'm appreciative.
Dope.
I actually asked on Twitter maybe like a few weeks ago if guys like to receive edible arrangements. And a high percentage of the guys said, yeah.
You part of the edible arrangement?
That's probably what their mind went to the gutter.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna do something nasty. You said me and damn edible arrangement straight up.
Mike, what sign are you?
Gemini.
Gemini.
522.
City girl correspondent? You didn't like that?
I don't like
that. Geminis are kind of known to be
crazy, yes.
But do you know that good pussy and good dick comes from crazy people?
That's a fact.
See? So we're not saying you're crazy, Mike. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying that just in general, like crazy people tend to like have better, But we'll get into that because you actually said something in the comments on one of our posts about like a week ago. So we're gonna bring that up. We ain't forget about that.
All right.
All right. So the next one, expensive gifts, whether receiving or gifting,
giving.
Is it overrated or highly favored? Yes, I'm a Pisces too. Sorry.
Who said that?
That was.
I'm kind of
Leah Lewis.
Right.
I really don't know where I fall with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had plenty of ex-girlfriends, and to be honest with you, I didn't get a lot of my ex-girlfriends shit, and it was
I like that.
That was just where I was at the time. Like, fuck that shit.
Well, because are you all right? So, all right, are you one of those men that very spontaneous and you get like you don't need an occasion to get a gift? You get a gift whenever. Like Valentine's Day is every day. Let's just say, for example, are you like that?
I would say in my current situation, I'm more inspired to be like that. I'm more inspired to be like that now than any other point in life. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, I was in a very selfish space. You know what I'm saying? I fucked around and got a hold of a bad woman early, and that turned me into being the wrong type of boyfriend. That ended up turning into me being the wrong type of husband. So my viewpoint for a very long point of time was very fucked up when it came to women. You know what I'm saying? Even down to the degree of being extra and giving up myself when I know I should, I would pull back because it's like I'm not gonna be vulnerable and set myself up to be a first time fool for no bitch. Period. So that was my mindset at that point. But
Mike,
I'm matured and grown, and I'm in a better space. So I'm more apt to giving now than I was at another point.
That's crazy. That's so ironic because Durag and I actually recorded the episode last night, and we were touching on that same point that you just made about just holding back because you know how you love, you know how much you give, and just holding it back because you don't know if you're risking something. Like you're risking something and you don't know if you're gonna get that reciprocated. Kind of.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
So that was actually very ironic that you mentioned that. But yeah. So, and I also do believe that a lot of people bring out the different sides of you. So you might be with someone that just brings out the negative in you, and then you might, like you said, now in your current relationship, you're a lot different. You're spontaneous. You want to celebrate Valentine's, things like that. So that means that your current girlfriend brings out the best out of you. So.
Give her some noise.
Yeah, I mean, I would say a portion of it, is the fact that she does inspire a lot of good things in me. But a lot of that is also every day that you wake up, you got two things consistently. You got a chance and a choice. You know what I'm talking about? So at some point in time, you got to realize that playing game shit is boring. That shit is extra. You wasted a whole lot of unnecessary ass synergy chasing this one and that one, when you just going on and find you one that's real, one that's solid, and try to build from that.
All right.
Because a lot of these motherfuckers that's interested in you. You know what I'm saying? They shooting at you for the wrong reason anyway. They only shooting at you because that ass fat. They only shooting at you because you're tall. You know what I'm talking about? They only shooting at you because you popping. They only shooting at you because you in a good situation. But these is motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, as soon as you got a surgery or you know what I'm saying, you injured and you can't work, or you got some type of medical issue going on and you can't have sex for a period of time, are you going to stay solid? Are you going to stay down?
Test.
You know what I'm talking about? So.
Yeah. Ooh, you dropping gems. Okay, man.
Nice.
That's a fact, though. You dropping some gems. Yeah.
Spoken word.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So we're gonna get to the next one. Okay. So this is a debate that Durag, I feel like Durag and I have every holiday. Is pussy considered a gift on Valentine's Day? And let's just say pussy/dick, sex. If it falls under the umbrella of sex, is sex considered a gift on Valentine's Day? Even people in the comments say yes or no. What do you think, Mike?
That is overrated as fuck. Like, seriously, that's some of the most overrated shit ever. Like,
speak to this one right
pussy
here.
is not a gift. Like, get out of my face with that shit.
Yes,
like,
it is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pussy is not a gift. Let me tell you what pussy is. Pussy and dick are the same thing. They are not gifts. They are a fucking prerequisite. When you're in a relationship, you're supposed to give up that dick. You're supposed to give that pussy up. You're supposed to. That's in your job description.
You supposed to.
God damn it. So don't sit up here and, you know what I'm saying, some shit that you're supposed to do. You go, hey, you set this pussy on the table for me this morning. And now you gonna package this shit up. Now you gonna put a Valentine's Day wrap on top.
Wednesday pussy is not the same thing.
No, but finish. What is it? He said, he was like, I consider new pussy a gift. I'm like, it's still pussy. It doesn't matter.
New pussy is not a gift.
Thank you.
New pussy is not a gift. Pussy is not a gift. There's no thought in that. Open it. No, come on now. A gift requires some type of thought, right?
That was thoughtful.
Gap your fucking legs open. Really requires some thought.
I mean, she got me another woman. She knew I like women, and she got me another woman. Like, that's fire. That's a gift.
Oh my goodness.
Now,
if dead ass serious.
Now, if you into that, you can slide. If you into that, you can slide.
Yeah.
If that's what y'all on, you can slide.
Definitely. Yeah.
But that other 95% of the time,
that's about it.
Get out of my face with that shit.
Get out.
Marcus, what's good for the Vibes podcast? He said not a prereq like college. Lexi said it's a prerequisite like geometry and American literature.
1301.
Nene Latrice said it's a nice addition to Valentine's Day, but it is not a gift.
Absolutely.
Troy said older new pussy a dick isn't a gift at all. And Lexi, what's good, Lexi the Savage?
Word.
She said B over here being an agent of chaos. You already know how he is.
But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's a gift to me.
I mean, for you, to each their own, I guess. So for him, it's considered All right, so we're gonna segue into our topic where I forgot the post that we posted, but you, Mr. Mike, you said what is considered good pussy, and I actually replied and I said, well, tell the women, like the women want to know, what do men consider to be good pussy?
Well, before I answer that question, I would like to give you the opportunity to answer that question.
Me?
So that I can, so that we can really go somewhere with this segment.
You want to know what I consider it to be good
Yes.
pussy? Okay. She does. All right. She's passionate. She doesn't just lay there. She fucks you back. She she'll fuck back. She's open-minded in the bedroom. She's not limited to like just certain things. That's what I consider. She's a participant in it. She's just not there on her back and not doing anything.
That wasn't.
She's what?
That's not the pussy though. Like what
It's
makes the
part of
pussy
the
good?
sex.
No, you asked what makes the pussy good.
The
But
pussy
hey,
is wet. It's warm. It's
But
wet.
hey.
But that's just.
But yo, hey, check this out. That is not good pussy. That's a prerequisite. That's a prerequisite. That
Okay.
is 1301. No,
Okay.
I'm talking about that is 1301.
Okay, so enlighten me.
Good pussy is stress free.
Mm.
Good pussy is
what?
stress free.
Stress free.
Okay,
Good pussy is
That's a good
stress
one.
free.
That's a good one.
that is a good one. Because I stress you out.
I gotta see if you like me.
I'm joking, but yeah.
I'm not.
I'm not even.
That's it? Stress free.
Simple and plain. If you know, you know.
That Mike, they gotta be
Because
more than that.
the thing is, what a lot of women don't realize is good pussy ain't got to be advertised. If you sitting up making rap songs or making memes or sitting up here doing all this braggadocious shit about how top notch the pussy is, in a lot of cases, it's really not that amazing. God didn't take time out of his itinerary to make one cut of pussy just stand out above the rest. Like God's itinerary is more strenuous than vagina. No, I'm talking about once you've had sex, like the eyeglasses have been pulled off at that point. You pretty much know the lay of the land at this point. It pretty much,
I'm into the lay of the land.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Mike, but there are a lot of guys that they say, and I'm not saying that, that it's you in particular, but I have experienced a lot of men where they say that, I like my women peaceful, whatever, but they actually do like the toxicity that some women bring because it makes the sex better. Now, can we agree on that? That there are a lot of men that are like that?
Those are boys.
Those are boys.
What real man like toxic? The fuck out of my face. I don't like that shit. I don't like to argue. I don't like silly shit. Like I deal with anxiety. You know what I'm talking about? So silly shit stresses me the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around and I get impolite when shit just disturbs my peace. I'll cut your ass out. So I really ain't got time for any type of silly shit. So that toxic shit, that shit is not sexy to me. You know what I'm saying? Every woman got little toxic traits. You gonna have to deal with that shit. Like some of the toxic shit they do be funny. Some of the toxic shit they do be sexy. Some of the toxic shit they do just comes with the territory. But when you just way out of left field with the shit,
Yeah,
I agree with you. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting as well. For both parties.
That'll make
but unfortunately,
but
unfortunately, that's the case. And like you said, those are boys. But for a lot of men, it's exciting because when you are too peaceful or you're got your shit too together, it's like you're boring.
Yeah.
For a lot of men, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of women do you like, Double D? Like, do you like your women toxic or do you like Mike said here, he likes peace?
I like them fat. Like a fat. I like a little bit of spice in it. You know what I mean? Like, nothing too crazy. Like I don't want to argue for like frivolous bullshit, but I do want to, you know, a little bit of what the fuck up, nigga. Oh, I like that.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
It's like that kind of shit is cool. Know what I'm saying? That should have that shit there make me get up and slap your ass real quick. Know what I'm saying? That's that shit right there.
Know what I'm saying? Like shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I was not expecting for you to be like, see, that's okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm not talking about the level of toxicity that's real, like unhealthy, where you're like, you know, disrespecting one another and crossing boundaries. Like that's not the level of like toxicity that I'm talking about, even though that does exist in a lot of men and women.
Of course.
But I mean like little shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, or whatever. Like
as far as little shit like that, man.
Like spicy. Like they like to say spice.
Now dudes that can't handle that are just soft. Know what I'm talking about? Just Get out your fucking emotions, man, and let a woman be a woman. It's that extra shit that we ain't got time for. But outside of that, let your woman be a woman, man. Let her be sexy. Let her talk a little shit. You know what I'm talking about? Let her, you know what I'm saying? Let her try you a little bit. Hell, all she do to try to keep you on your toes. When she talk that shit, smack on her ass.
Facts.
Pull her motherfucking hair. Let her know what time it is.
Facts.
Ask
this guy talking,
ask them who the fuck you talking to the whole time.
Fact.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's like I'd be like, what that mouth do? Talk shit.
I
love that one.
Eat and talk shit.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Now, have you ever had like just bringing it back to that whole like toxic shit or whatever? Have you ever had like an ex-girlfriend do some crazy shit to you, like slash tires, break your window, break into your home, pop up, do something like crazy like that?
I had a chick pop up at my house before.
Spooky hours.
And what tripped me out about the whole thing was usually when pop-up situations happen, you usually expect that with younger females. I was 25 at the time. This chick was 42. And we was just smashing. What the hell are you doing knocking on my door at 3 in the morning?
3 in the morning?
3 in the morning.
Yeah, the game fucked up.
City girl correspondent?
Now see, here's the thing. The fact that I was in there fucking somebody else at that time, that ain't nobody's business. My whole thing is
you're a single
when
man,
you know what I'm saying, when you be over there at the house having your knees on the headboard, you the priority at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Give me the same courtesy that I give you when you doing whatever it is you're doing. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
So that shit tripped me out.
Nene Latrice said, "Oh my God, what's up, everyone that's joining us?" Okay, so now, all right. So let me ask you another question. Now that you kind of said you had someone at the crib and someone popped up, how does that work? Like when you have a rotation of Valentine's Day, like do you only celebrate like with number one? Let's say you have a rotation of like 3 girls.
A rotation of Valentine's.
I'm just saying because as crazy as it sounds to us, someone out there actually has this situation where they have 3 different women in their rotation. Valentine's Day is coming up, so it's like
the Tinder swindler.
The Tinder swindler.
No.
Do you only get your main one again? Do you celebrate with the main one? Do you celebrate with none?
Somebody said, "Nah, you make a schedule for that."
Look, check this out. That's not my experience. It's
not my truth.
I've never utilized the energy of juggling that many women for Valentine's Day like that. I never made myself available to be stressed out by no woman. And I'm still like that even now. I damn sure don't like y'all that much to want to have 5 and be like, I want to get shit for all 5 of these crazy motherfuckers. I'm talking. No, absolutely not.
Are you slandering us on our? Are you slandering women on our show?
Nah, the crazy motherfuckers.
No, I'm not.
I know,
I'm not slandering y'all. I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Let a dude be talking to 5 beautiful chicks. 2 of them may be ducks. Whatever. Let a dude be talking to 5 chicks, right? And these 5 chicks just so happen to find out about it. These these are 5 different sets of attitudes that you're gonna have to deal with.
Facts. Different energies.
Why even make yourself available for that? So no, that's
because there might be something about each woman that you like.
Pussy.
Different things.
Oh.
Okay, but one you might actually emotionally like, the other one you like the sex.
What is it?
The other one she does things for you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So we're in the middle of the mall playing Build-A-Bear. No,
we're not doing word. That's what I'm just saying. Like, you bugging.
Let me read Nene Latrice's comment. She said, date night with one on the 13th. See, you got it all figured out. Wow. Date night with one on the 13th, breakfast with one on the morning of the 14th, and spend the rest of your day with the favorite one.
The 13th.
That's what's up.
That's a good idea.
That's very good.
To get home.
City Girl correspondent, do you approve?
I approve this message.
Thank you.
Check this out. I'm either gonna fuck something or I'm not gonna fuck something. and if I'm dolo, that's cool. Ex-hamster, tasty blacks, half ounce of gas and some joints, and some Casamigos and lemonade on the way out. I'm good to go. I'm not gonna stress myself out.
It's a good mix.
Facts.
It's a very good mix. Okay, City Girl correspondent, have you ever had to, like, you know, play with your roster a bit on Valentine's and
not
spend?
really.
No?
No. I was single, so it was just like, all right, whatever. I have a few plans to do, and I figure out which one I want to do.
But did you ever have more than one guy that you had to juggle Valentine's Day with?
No. I just wouldn't spend it with the other one.
You spend it with the main one?
Just the main one.
And the other ones wouldn't question or want to spend time with you on Valentine's?
Make an excuse. I have a kid, so.
Okay, guess that makes it easy. Right. I'm definitely going to jot down Nene Latrice's her comment about, you know, the 13th and the 14th, because that might be helpful for someone else that, you know, you never know.
That's side chick, and the 15th is side chick day.
Who came up with that? That February 15th was like the side chick day.
The side chicks?
Nah, I don't think that was a side chick.
That's some of the most trifling shit I've ever heard.
It really is. No, but it really, and then, you know, I know, no judgment. Again, I don't judge anyone and how they decide to move and what they decide to do with their lives. But I do know, like, a few women that have been side chicks that they are very entitled to, like, having to spend time with the man for Valentine's. Yes.
How can you be entitled if you're settling?
Because you know what? That's the man's fault, making them feel that way.
No.
I have to blame the man. Yes.
Bullshit.
That's your fault.
I blame the man.
We're
because
gonna
if you
execute some accountability today. We're gonna execute some accountability today.
I'm feeling that way.
No, it's not. Because you can't control your feelings.
Here's the thing, my lady. This woman knows that this dude ain't shit. She is aware of this dude's entire situation, and she's knowingly going forward with some hoe shit. She's knowingly doing that. Now, of course, the dude is foul. If you know what I'm saying, if you're in a relationship, do that. But if you ride the fence, you know what I'm saying, and anytime a man rides the fence in any situation, that's hoe shit. Either do something on one side or the other, but don't, you know what I'm saying, pick a side, bro.
Well, that's my thing. That's actually what I was gonna say. Like, who's the one that's married though? He is or she is? He is, right? So if you decide that you want to play that game and have a side chick, then you should definitely set some boundaries. If she's crossing them, it's because you're allowing her to. So set her back in place. Why does she feel like she has that entitlement attitude when it comes to your time if you're married? That's your fault.
But see, here's the thing. This grown ass woman didn't just become grown yesterday. She's been grown. This is the process. This has been going on over a period of time. She's been cultivated a culture of doing trifling ass shit. You know what I'm saying? This is liable not to be her first time issuing out pussy illegally. You know what I'm saying? She knows for a fact that if a dude is married, that ain't her dude. She knows this. Right. Yet and still, she cocking her legs open to some illegal dick. She's wrong.
Did you just say illegal?
Right. That's a Class C felony, and she know it. She knows she ain't right.
That's dead wrong.
I guess, but I still feel, and like Nene said, both parties are accountable. Yeah, I do believe that both parties are accountable, 100%. But I'm saying for that specific situation where a woman does feel, and like I said, I know females that have had that attitude, like, you know, oh, he has to spend time with me, or on Valentine's Day, or feel like he has to, like it's an obligation, even though he is married. I do feel that in that situation, it is the man's fault, because if you lay the ground rules from the beginning, like, yo, this and this and this, like, especially if you have kids or you're married or whatever, like, you're not entitled to spending holidays with you. You don't have that entitlement for Valentine's Day or whatever. It's just smash and dash, however they say it.
You ever been a side chick?
I have, yeah.
And have you ever felt some sense of
No.
entitlement?
No.
At all?
Never.
In any situation?
No. And I've only been in that situation one time, and I never had that. No. Because he laid ground rules. Like, so what am I going to do?
Be disobedient.
Like no, that wasn't my style. Like, I was grown. I know what I knew the situation that I got into. It's like, what am I going to do? Be childish now and just be like, you have to do this for me. You have to know it. It was what it was. It lasted what it lasted, and that's it. There was no drama came from that situation.
But unfortunately, not all women are like that, and a lot of women being a side chick do end up catching feelings. So, in the midst of catching feelings, now you gotta. Now that's where the sense of entitlement comes from, because she got the feelings.
And
even though you may lay the ground rules.
But see, here's the confusing thing for me. How can you take your left hand and choose to be number two and then want to be entitled with your right hand? You settling. No, I'm talking about that makes absolutely no sense to me. You're willingly choosing to be number two, but you want number one benefits.
Right.
Like where they do that.
But a lot of women that do that in the hopes of like that he will leave his wife. And that's more what it's about.
And that's what I'm saying. Those are the ones who got the feelings caught up in it.
But again, there are, and I'm not trying to place all the blame on the man or whatever, but there are some men that kind of, to keep the woman around and keep her from just like leaving him, they will come up with these false stories and say like, I'm not happy. Yeah, I'm planning on leaving her. Just wait. And I've also known girls that have been, women that have been in those type of situations where it's like, oh, he's going to leave her. He's going to leave her. He's not happy. Like, he's there for that's the favorite line. He's there for the kids. Type of shit.
I just feel like quoting Lexi the motherfucking savage right now. Just break up. Like, just break up.
No.
Because at the end of the day, whether you're a man or a woman, you cannot choose to be number two and expect to get number one energy. It makes no sense.
I agree with you. You're hitting everything wrong. No, I do agree with you, man.
That's a fact.
Okay. Nene Latrice said those females have entitlement issues and need therapy. I agree with you. 100%. Most side chicks want to take the main's place. Yeah, that's what I said. And when feelings get involved, they start spazzing. You might go into it with the intention of like it's going to be just sex, but for how long can you actually have sex before feelings arise? For women, because I know men are very good at compartmentalizing their feelings and keeping it strictly sexual. But women, you know, we're emotional creatures, and eventually, like with time, our emotions get involved, and it becomes more than just sex for us.
Here's something that's that a lot of men aren't real enough to say. Men have an emotional bone in their body too. Cause see, every dude is a player until that woman fucks somebody else.
That's a fact.
Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Once once it comes to light, or even once you feel that your woman is fucking somebody else, shit gonna be different forever. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because that man pride is affected. You know what I'm saying? Shit, his soul been tampered with. And it's just like hell, when women get cheated on, you know what I'm saying? When a dude gets cheated on, hell, this shit is even worse.
Mm-hmm.
We're not forgivable.
Man.
I was actually listening to listening to the Chilling with Juice podcast this morning, and he was asking a question of whether or not you would like to know if your significant other cheated on you. Most of them were saying no. I think all of them said no. What do you think? Like, would you want your significant other to be honest and like tell you if she's cheated on you?
Keep it on the low. Cause my heart
See, here's the thing. Here's what women don't know, and I hate to be the one to tell y'all. If y'all step out on the relationship, we know.
Your intuition tells you?
Say that shit again. Say that shit again.
Yeah.
I don't think enough people heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If a woman steps out on the relationship, the dude knows. You know what I'm saying? God didn't just give intuition to just women.
You talk about that too.
We actually spoke about this too. It's crazy.
God didn't just give intuition to just women. And you also have to think about this. When a dude's intuition is hitting, that's something different, because women are very emotional by nature. Men are not. So if we tap into something like that with everything else that's on the radar that we have to watch as men, if we key in on that, shit got some truth to it. So if a woman steps out, we know what's up.
Yeah.
Another thing when we've had conversations, Durag and I here about intuition, I always say that, for example, me, I have very good intuition, but I also sometimes neglect to really pay attention to it, because I always overthink whether it really is an intuition or it's just insecurity. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, am I overthinking it? Because, sometimes overthinking, I'm an overthinker, I can admit that. Sometimes overthinking too much kind of like, you create kind of scenarios that are not even like, that's not even the case when it comes to a situation. So it's like, okay, is my intuition telling me that this situation is something else than what I think it is? Or is it my insecurity fucking with me? Fucking with my head. So it's like, I feel like it's a thin line. And it's like, I don't know. At times I like juggle between like, okay, and it has happened where my emotions or my impulse behavior will kind of like jump the gun on the situation. And I end up looking stupid because it was not even what I thought it initially was.
Our insecurities will make cowards of us all.
I like that quote. I'm going to give him a round of applause,
right? But go ahead, it's a button, though. I was about to tell you that. God.
Probably not. If they're currently cheating, why would it matter? If they're not currently cheating, right. So Nini Chi says, if they're not currently cheating, why would it matter? What if they cheated? Like, why would it matter? Why would it determine or not whether, like, you stay with the person or, like, how do you treat them differently? If it happened, like, a year prior and it was one time, would you be able to forgive something like that?
It was one time.
Yeah. If it happened one time as a man. Because us women, and a lot of women have been in situations where we forgive men over and over and over again for cheating. But you guys find out one time he cheated, one occasion, and that's it. It's over.
Don't forget the first
I'm going to put it to you like this. As a woman, be honest with yourself and think about the hell that you have personally put a man through once you found out that he's cheated and you've decided to work on the relationship. You're going to torture that man mentally, physically, and emotionally for a period of at least 6 to 18 months.
Until he's done.
Or until
continue.
that shit is so draining, you're pushed to fuck somebody else. Okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Until you make the decision So fuck somebody else.
This guy talking. This guy talking.
So that's what happens in a lot of cases on the woman's side when y'all decide to forgive. Multiply that times 100. That's what you would have to deal with if the man decides to forgive. We're not forgivable by nature. You know what I'm saying? Like I already spoke on before. So we choosing to forgive something that we've swore a long time ago that we wouldn't forgive. And now we got, oh, hell no. We gonna be different.
Yep.
We gonna be different as fuck, straight up. I'm talking about
you different.
I'm talking about I'm not liking shit you post. I'm not half-ass talking to you. I'm Uber eating food to the goddamn house. I get you something to eat, but I'm gonna set that shit on the table and walk my ass on. I'm gonna be an asshole for a good minute.
Right. Nene Latrice said, we can't get in a time machine to go back and do something about it. So if it happened in the past, just leave it be. If he comes out and just tells me, yes, I'll react, but wanting to know, I don't think so. They say that when women cheat, it's always planned. It's never like we go out, we see a man, we sleep with him. Oh, yeah. Like men can. It's very planned out.
Definitely have.
But see, here's the thing. Does it really matter if it's murder in the first degree or premeditated murder if some bitch still ends up dead?
A little bit.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
I mean, the overall feeling is the same, but it
I mean, the overall rule is the same. You took some pussy and issued it illegally, or you took some dick and issued it illegally. In either case, somebody still got cheated on. So whether you plan it or not,
yeah,
pretty much
the overall of it is still, bad, but yeah, it does matter a little bit with the premeditated. I planned this shit out.
But I honestly think that the whole women plan when they cheat. Ever since I was a young dude, I always thought that was just some air freshener that women chose to spray on bullshit to make it smell better. At the end of the day, if you cheat, that's still some wrong shit. Whether you're a man or a woman, there ain't no excuse to it to make it better. You still fucked up.
Okay. Very true. So my question to you is: do men typically are harder to forgive when it comes to cheating because women are actually emotional and they know that there was some type of emotions involved and attached to the sex, as opposed to men where, you said men are emotional, but they don't display it as much as women do. So does that make it like harder for you guys to forgive a woman for cheating because there has to be some type of emotions involved on our part when it comes to the sex?
A little bit. That does play a factor. That's
to some degree it does.
Because you know that she just didn't
because of the fact that you know for a fact that this ain't a situation where she just gave some pussy up. You've been discussed. You know what I'm saying? All of your good, all of your bad, all of your ugly has been confided into this nigga that you don't even know. And on top of that, she felt so comfortable beyond that to ride this nigga's face the same way she rides yours.
Telling him everything.
Why do men
I'm talking about sweating and pillow talking.
Oh my God.
Why do men always ask like if they find out their woman is cheating? Why do they always ask like, but did you suck his dick? What does it matter?
I don't ask. I already know. I already know your throat was activated.
You sucked that dick before you jumped on it.
Let me tell you something, Mike. All right. So, again, I have a lot of these little stories where like things that men tell me and stuff like that. So I had this homeboy that he had a girlfriend, and he said that, he would fuck around on his girlfriend. He said that when he fucked around with these other girls, he would never go down on them. Like, that was something that he kept between him and his girl.
I'm going to give him a round of applause for that, because I did that shit too.
So that's why I kind of, like, bring up the whole, why do men automatically... I know that, you know, oral sex is a part of sex. But, like I said, I know someone that said when he cheated on his girl, he never went down on the other girl. He kept, like, he wanted to keep something between him and his girlfriend, which was the extra nasty stuff. And he would keep it very, like, vanilla with whoever he fucked. That's outside of his relationship.
That's hard. I did that too. That's hard.
See?
That's hard. Fuck that.
So
I gotta keep starting from.
So how do you know that the woman doesn't do the same? She's trying to keep something between her and her man. And
get the fuck out of here!
What you talking about?
That shit, boy. Boy, you know you was sucking on that clip from the back, boy. Quit fucking rap, man. What type of shit is that? You already over here illegally fucking. I'm gonna only commit 60% of the felony. No, you gonna commit the whole bitch. You ain't
I'm the getaway driver.
You already fucking up. You gonna fuck up all the way. Yes. You may
he's
not.
I'm gonna commit, you know, assault, not murder. That's more his.
Right.
That was more his vibe. Like, and he was very dead serious when he was after. He was like, "Nah, I don't go down on any other woman except for my woman." He was like, "I don't eat nobody's ass but my girl's ass." Oh, and another thing, I know I have another homeboy that wouldn't kiss them. Wouldn't kiss the woman.
And they allowed that?
City Girl correspondent?
I can't believe they allowed that.
Yeah.
I'm about to fuck somebody who's not gonna kiss me.
But he said, yeah, my other homeboy said that he wouldn't kiss the girl.
If I can't kiss you, we don't need to be fucking. Like, what are we doing?
I agree.
Hell,
I mean,
kissing
I can kiss you, but I choose not to.
You said it's a gateway
drug. So what you telling me is you gonna bypass the weed. It goes straight on over here to this other shit.
Tungy 151 said, yes, there are women like that. Yeah, I know women that are not big on on kissing. They will only kiss like guys that, you know, they're seriously exclusively dating or their boyfriends, but they wouldn't you know, a guy that they're just having sex with, I think they wouldn't kiss them.
Now women are more known to do that.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Well, a thing that I always say, because I'm not one of those women that can just have sex with a guy and not have some. Durag always makes fun of me because of it. He always makes fun of me because I have to have some type of a connection. And he always makes fun of me. I'm like, yo, I can't, I have to have some type of conversation. You either have to mentally stimulate me. I have to find something about you that I like. And maybe that's the Pisces in me. I don't know. We very, right? I have to find something about you that I actually like. So I've never been that's why I've never been popular on Tinder and stuff, because I just can't meet you and be like, okay, I'm gonna have sex with you, not have a conversation with you, and that's it. No, I'm very emotional, I'm passionate, so I have to find something about you that I actually like before we can take it there.
Absolutely. And then with me, I'm the same. I really think that I'm worse because I don't like everybody.
Yeah.
I you
that bougie pussy.
you can I'm a BBW fanatic. I mean, you could be super juicy, super fine, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about ass hitting on all type of levels, just super pretty. But it could be shit about your personality that just kills the whole situation. Or you could have said too much silly shit in the 30-minute period to just turn me off completely. I mean,
say that.
And that's what I mean by that, because I would hate to meet a guy and automatically just go by the looks and say, oh, he look good, I want to have sex with him. Then sleep with him, and then the next day when we're having the conversation we should have had before the sex, I find out that you're a shitty person. And how am I going to feel that I just gave pussy to a shitty person with a shitty personality?
Okay.
So
Did you come?
Doesn't matter. No.
I'm
very big on energy and like, oh no, I can't.
But then there are those moments where the perfect package can still end up in tragedy. Like you can be somebody and there's you know what I'm saying, you can be the chick if you a dude, or you can be the dude if you a chick. You know what I'm saying, the chemistry is there, great personality, y'all attracted to each other, y'all vibing, and y'all decide to smash that night. The whole night was cool. This is a great person, did everything, but the sex was fucking terrible.
I've been there too.
You don't vibe yourself into.
I've been there too,
man.
And it's like it's fucked up because it's like there's a lot of women, there's like no pleasing us because you could be the perfect man, and that can be like the one thing that you're just not happy with. And that messes it up. For a person like me, I'm a very sexual being, and that one little factor, it's gonna mess it up. Even if I would be okay with just it being mid, maybe. If everything else checks out. If it being mid, I would kind of try to work with that because I will try to bring you like into my world where I'm a little bit more open-minded and want to try new things. So to try to see if like, you know, we can work with that and I can work you to, you know, my world a little bit. But if not, it's not going to work out.
But see, here's the thing. That's how dudes be getting trapped. Cause see, here's the thing. So now women be expecting men. Here's how dudes be thinking.
Oh, I don't like men at all. Don't get me wrong. I don't like mid. I don't like vanilla. Absolutely not. I hate vanilla sex. Like, I'm straightforward from the beginning.
Yo. Drop the clues joints. Drop the clues joints something.
No, don't. What I'm saying is that I will try to work with you if you check everything else off.
Yeah.
And that's just the one thing that's like iffy, and I'm like, fuck, all right, but he's a good guy. He checks everything off that I want in a man. I can try to work with men and try to work it, you know, work your way, upgrade you. Like Beyonce said, I'll try to upgrade the sex and help you.
Man, look here. On my first night having sex with a chick, I be in the shower thinking one thing. Eminem lyrics. Bitch, you only got one shot.
One opportunity.
Oh, I'm picking one thing. Bitch, you can't pull a hamstring. Your back can't go out. You gotta have the asthma inhaler right close. Bitch. You got to be on deck. I'll be terrified on night one. I swear to God.
That's why I say for Valentine's Day, if you're gonna give pussy, it can't be no mid shit. It gotta be like you gotta be acrobatic and some shit. Simon Bowles.
I've been training. On Valentine's Day, I swear to God, I've been hey.
So Mike is giving us a minute countdown. Let me read the Nene Latrice last comment. She said, I think that's fair. If they meet all requirements and they're willing to learn, then it's okay to teach them. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, of course. Because I mean, the first time that's pretty much like a test drive. You want to pretty much see if the person know what they're doing.
The first impression, of course.
No, I'm saying you want to put your best foot forward. You know. I mean, now you don't want to go in there all lackadaisical and half-assing. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hell, bitch, act like you want to fuck next Wednesday. What I'm saying.
Yeah. So, Mike, thank you so much for joining us on Bad Decisions.